Hey, and namaste. I'm Zay with Xude Yoga, and today we're doing a yoga flow to help you embrace your femme energy. We're gonna work right here on the sacral center. So if you're having troubles with nurturing yourself, with being gentle, bringing ease into the body, or even creativity, this flow is for you. So let us know how this flow has helped you, and let's get into the practice. Let's begin in a comfortable seat of your choice. You can sit on the heels or come into a cross-legged position. And while here, slightly tucking the hips forward, stacking the shoulders on top of the hips, bringing ease into the spine, relaxing the shoulders, maybe rotating them a bit and getting any tension that you may be feeling out of there. Sitting up straight. You can bring the thumb and the index finger together, relaxing the top of the hands on the tops of the knees. Taking a few deep inhales and exhales through the nose. And out of the nose or mouth. Grounding into this space. Grounding into your body. On your next inhale, gripping on the knees, sending the chest forward and the crown back. As you open the chest, externally rotating the shoulders. And exhale, tucking the chin into the chest and the hips forward, still pulling at the knees. Doing this a few times at your own pace. Doing this for as long as you like. Whenever you're ready on your next inhale, sending the arms above the shoulders, interlacing the fingers, keeping the pointer fingers pointed, and tucking the forearms behind the ears as much as possible and lengthening. Breathing through the center of the stomach, tapping into the sacral space. Maybe while here creating circles with the pointer fingers. Rotating the spine. And rotating in the other direction. Keeping yourself extended, drawing the top of the head back, and reaching the fingertips back as well. Exhale, fold. You can sway out the shoulders in a serpent-like motion, swaying the spine. Remembering to be gentle with your body during this practice. You can make any adjustments or modifications that you may need during this time. All right, so let's come onto our hands and knees. We're gonna come into a tabletop, taking a minute or two to just move however we would like. But while here, just making sure that the wrists are underneath the shoulders to prevent injury. The hips are stacked on top of the knees. The tops of the feet are planted. And you can move between a cat-cow. You can bring the shoulder to the hip. You can also work on twisting the body by bringing the arm over the shoulder. So just taking a minute or two to feel, to be. All right. So wherever you are, we're gonna rotate the hips and the top of the head simultaneously. It's combining a cat-cow with a rotation. So hips tuck forward on the exhale. And then in either direction, beginning to rotate the neck, bringing the shoulder to the hip, top of the head back as you arch the spine and making your way around, being gentle, especially with the lower spine. Rotating in the other direction. Really working on sending that energy to the sacral center. As you exhale, release anything you're holding on in this space that no longer serves you. Coming back into a neutral spine. As you inhale, we're going to bring the right arm over the right shoulder and twist. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm above the left shoulder. Exhale, lower. Doing this at your own pace, and also feel free to rotate the wrists. And exhale, gently releasing. Moving up the hips, the shoulders, the neck. And when you're ready, making sure the knees are underneath the hips, we're gonna walk the hands out in front of us, extending the spine forward, internally rotating the shoulders, and lowering the chest towards the surface. You can lower the third eye. I prefer to keep it lifted for more extension. Couple more breaths. Slightly walking the hands about 6 inches and coming into a cobra, externally rotating the shoulders. Draw the crown back. You can also move the shoulders from left to right, opening up the side of the spine. And pressing back into a child's pose. You can sway the hips from left to right. You can also rest on the top of the hands. Extending the arms out in front of us once more. Inhale, rocking into a cobra. Pressing the hips towards the surface. Top of the head extends upward. Folding the toes and pressing into a downward facing dog. Making any adjustments you may need here. You can pedal out the knees. Grip the fingertips into the mat for more support. You can also rock onto the toes to stretch out the heels. Inhale, coming into a high plank and holding. Breathing through the sacral space. And exhale, lowering the knees, coming back into a cobra. Bringing the toes together and folding into a child's pose. Just gently resting here. Extending the arms out in front of us, we're gonna rock forward into a cobra, making sure that the shoulders are on top of the wrists, externally rotating the shoulders. And when you're ready, let's fold the toes and press into a downward facing dog. One last time, maybe pedaling out the knees. Even rock onto the toes. Coming back into a high plank, holding here for a couple breaths. Spreading out the fingertips, pressing the mat away from you. And exhale, lowering the knees, coming back into a cobra. Externally rotating the shoulders. Bringing the toes together, separating the knees, and back into a child's pose. You can sway, you can rest, you can do whatever feels good for your body at this time. Tucking the chin into the chest, we're gonna roll the body back up, pulling on the knees, sending the chest forward and the crown back. And exhale, tucking everything forward. You can create circles with the chest and the top of the head, moving however you would like. All right, now let's take a couple minutes to just move. We're gonna come into the center of the mat. Dancing and moving the sacral center so you can move the hips in circles, moving the arms, just flowing with the body. Really feeling that femme energy come through. All right, so you can take the next 5 to 10 minutes to flow how you would like. I'm gonna suggest a video above. And whenever you're ready, let's close out this practice, coming into a comfortable seat, or you can lie in Shavasana. Slowing down your breathing, taking deep inhales through the nose, and deep exhales out of the nose or the mouth. Thank you so much for showing up and flowing with me. And most importantly, thank you for showing up for yourself and for being here in this space. And until next time, namaste.